Magi, Volume 35, Night 339, Conviction of Falsehood and Prestige. What should one distrust, and what should one believe in? The values of these incomprehensible king vessels clash with each other. Boom, just comes down. Seems like huge. Got, and the rest of them behind. Got the Amachok people. Zygon versus Valfor. Darn fox demon. Like a rag going in. You can do it, Lord Sinbad. Like, are those people illusions from the dungeon? Mac. So my opponent is you, Hakarayu. Among the many king vessels out there, you are the one for whom I hold the lowest expectations. Like putting his hands. Boom, flows it. Garorophore crystal. Ice beast crystal formation. Huh? Boom, ice just shoots up on his leg. Oh. So, Valfor is an ice magic user. Boom, comes in, just swipes. Boom, cracking the ice. Wow, Zygon, that was too easy. Boom, he's like, weapon of tail is like turning black. What? I can't feel my tail anymore. He cut it with the scythe. Boom, like a skeletal, like demon coming out of it. Boom, what the heck? Jin equip, Balao. Aliao? Boom, he's cutting anymore. Like, he's cutting the rest of his tails at the end. Like, boom, he lops it off. It's like grown back with his rock. Heal the wound Balao made. This isn't your average battle. How should I end it? You have to find an answer to the trial I proposed to you. However, Destiny toyed with you the most amongst all the king vessels. In fact, you were crushed by it. I don't think you'll be able to give Valfor his answer. Like, what did you say? He's like pulling out his palm. Boom, like standing on a Mogai disc. What the heck is this? Like a scene from the Ko Empire, which you couldn't protect. Emperor Hakarayu. It's like he sees all the people below him. Hakarayu, you have paid many sacrifices. You regained your own country, but you couldn't protect it to the end, and led it into decline. Then you were dragged from your empty throne. Seen all this? Oh, what are we gonna do? Why in the world did I do this? I've sacrificed so many lives and people, and yet it's like grab his hands. Get up. Why was I able to protect the country they entrust me to? Or trusted me? Like, come down? It's just so him as like his regrets. Still, your misfortune is due to King Solomon's irrational fate. In his world, misfortune befalls those without sin indiscriminately. I want to change this world. I want to bless those who make sacrifices, and give punishment to the wicked. We should create such a just world. Don't you agree? A just world, you say? I'll ask you once more. What should one be distrustful of, and what should one believe in such an irrational world? This is the conviction of falsehood and prestige that I, the Jin Valfor, acknowledged in Sinbad. Boom. Like looking around. Looking at Sinbad? No, that's Hakurai. Okay. He's like smirking. Hakurai's like just boom, he smashed them. What? He's like slashing at it. Boom, cut up his old self. He cut himself into pieces. I will give you the power of kings. Each one of you will take this power and fight against destiny. Boom. Like anyway, everyone got powered. What? Fight. The only thing that can protect our pride in our country is our strength. What are you doing? I've yielded my position as emperor to my sister. It's true that I'm a broken king vessel. However, if I combine my strength with that of others, we can support each other and rebuild our country. And I am happy that I did such a thing. Sinbad, you never bestowed power on other people. You only trust yourself, right? That's why. You assume this enormous appearance compared to your comrades, right? Yep. Saw those comrades down there. He's like, how is you so gigantic? He's like projecting. It's not like I don't understand you. To me, my sister was a fragile being I had to protect, but I told her everything and shared with her my strength, my risks, and my responsibility. We should have fought together, but he didn't. That's why I now think. Firm stance, firm belief. What is your answer? Are you asking me what I should believe in? You believe in the people beside you, because the things you believe to be right all change many times throughout your life. It's like, boom. That's a difficult thing to admit. Understand, Hakarayu. You and I really are incompatible king vessels after all. The opposite creeds. Neither of them will yield to the other. Okay, so he's not backing down. Knight 340. A battle to see right from wrong. I'll ask you this. What should one be distrustful of? And what should one believe in such an irrational world? You should believe in those beside you, because the things you believe to be right will change many times throughout your life. As you encounter many hardships. Boom, he's like just crossing his arms. Sinbad, a god who possesses absolute self-confidence. What would be the answer to the connection of falsehood and prestige? It's like, Hakarayu, isn't it the same as abandoning your duty as a king? Not really. A king has bestowed justice, and he has to lead a great number of people forward. If the justice of a king begins to crumble, then others will begin to waver and lose their way. Then, what about the case when the justice of the king himself is misguided? What? It's like he's asking like direct questions. What is right changes with the passage of time. For example, it was right for the Ko Empire to increase its influence, thanks to its military strength, but such a thing no longer fits the current era. I raised an army using revenge as my main motivation, but when I didn't have anyone else to kill, I couldn't sustain myself anymore. And what about you? Look nice. Can you really say that your justice will never sway? Don't you feel insecure when you think that there could be a different path than yours? Or could it be that once you became God, you were released from such insecurities? I should be the one asking questions here. Please answer me, Sinbad, or King Sinbad. It's like, quiet. How are you? Yes? I called you guys to the Sacred Palace in order to question you. It's rather arrogant of you to question me in return, but he's all-powerful God, apparently. I'll take that as a compliment. I believe in myself. Why? Because until now, I've acted in order to rid the world of war, and then it became reality. I pride myself on there being nothing I can't accomplish. For a very long time, I've been able to see what I am supposed to do. Are you talking about destiny? Like, exactly. I realized something when Aladdin showed us Amaturan's history. The existence of destiny itself. So you cannot trust anyone other than yourself. Not even your comrades? I believe in my comrades. But you think that they're smaller and weaker than you, right? It's like, that shut them up. Oh, that doesn't mean I don't believe in them. Yeah, it does. It's just that I have a role. Jadar told me so in the first dungeon. He said such a thing? Yes. People differ in both the quality and capacity of their vessels. They can only play a single role. What was that? The cup's overflowing with water. Just like you couldn't play the role of emperor. You failed because you didn't have enough power. You're exactly right. Failure comes with consequences that cannot be ignored, is what I'm trying to say. That's why Sinbad, in the past, wanted to erase the restrictive concept of nations and gather all power into his hands. Is it really necessary for all the power to be in the hands of a single king? Power should be shared with other beings besides oneself. Why do you say that? Is your unease based on the belief that I could fail in a role as God? That would never happen. Why? It's like, because there's no one with whom I can share my divine power. I have proof that there's no one other than myself able to lead this world in a better direction. You don't seem to understand. Are you really the only one? It's like, just quiet. Are you completely sure that there's no one better than you, or someone you could compete on equal grounds with? It's like thinking. It's like, I was gonna say, that's the reason why I have to witness this fight to end. It's like, huh? It's like, why are you fighting us, Uncle Sinbad? In order to erase my only regret. I see. So that's it, huh? Uncle Sinbad has no proof that he really is the world's most suitable person to play God. He's trying to find his, like, the person between them. Is it gonna be Aladdin? Or no, Alibaba. I don't think it could be Hagarayu. I'm sure that's his only regret. He overwrote the rock, but the four of us were not affected. He wore a happy expression when he discovered that he couldn't overwrite a rock, as if he had finally found some challengers. Yeah, it felt as if he was waiting for us. Your rock doesn't follow my will. You're mysterious, Alibaba. That's why he wants to fight against us, ask us questions, and observe what we do. He wants to know if it's right for him to become a god. Sinbad is a perfectionist. He takes such things seriously. Hey guys, are you praising or speaking ill of him? Just complimenting Sinbad. It's like, Balfour's sinking. Oh shoot, Hakarayu must have conquered the dungeon. How strange. It's like, I never thought that both Jadar and Hakarayu could win against Lord Sinbad in an argument, but how are they conquering those dungeons so easily? Like, then that must mean Sinbad's objective isn't to persuade us. So he has another objective. Welcome. This is the third dungeon. Third dungeon. Trial of sounds and puppetry. Zephyr. Boom. I can see something. We're reaching. Ooh. Sinbad and who's that? Sardine. Welcome. Zephyr is the dungeon Sinbad challenged when he was 17. At the time, I was finally able to tame my own country. I bought a certain island from a Pathurian empire and built my first kingdom there. And she was the princess of Pathuria, Celadine. Back when they... The princess of Pathuria? Celadine was Zephyr's first owner? Wait, is she dead? Sacrificed her life and obtained Zephyr's power by combining her rock with mine. What? Just like you did with Kasim, Alibaba. What? It's gene equipped. Huh? It's like, let me ask you. In such an irrational world, should humans live according to their own will, or should they be guided by others? We are the conviction of souls in puppetry that the Jinn Zephyr acknowledged. Boom. Put his hands like changing. What? And they both change in Zephyr? They both have a Jinn equipped? Well then, let me hear your answer, because she was original. God's questions continue. By submitting to the trials of the High King, they get closer to his true intentions. Trying to weed him out. Night 341. Conviction of souls and puppetry. The dungeon conquest continues towards the third dungeon. The question asks how one should live. Their very souls are put on trial. They just come down. They have like hoof feet. There are two Jinn equips of Zephyr? It's like Uncle Sinbad and do you say the Prince of Pathuria? It's like smiling. If we have two opponents, then two of us should fight together, Aladdin. Yeah. It's like, alright, understand. Sinbad's like looking at her. We're going ahead, Alibaba. Wait, Alibaba, and like teleporting away. I'm here to escort him to the next dungeon. You and Alibaba aren't good together. Not good. Because you are a king and his magi. I don't trust that system. It's like boom. Aladdin's like pulling up his barrier. He's putting out his sound. Oh, howdy are sound magic. Door rough strength magic. Hitterer sound magic. Probably butchering that. Boom. He's like just sending back shockwave style. Boom. She behind him. Zephyr is talking inside my head with sound magic. In such an irrational world, should humans live according to their own will, or should they be guided by others? We are the conviction of souls in puppetry that the Jinn Zephyr acknowledged. That said, I already know your answer, Aladdin. You already know? Yes, humans should live according to their own will. That's your answer. Am I right, Aladdin? It's like boom, puts another sound barrier. It's like Aladdin's like trying to like just bounce off with his I don't know, gravitational magic. I don't know. Exactly. People should live according to their own will. That's why I learned in Magno's debt. Magno's debt, huh? That brings back memories. The Chancellor taught me that no one is always right. You mustn't completely devote yourself to anyone, no matter how dazzling they may seem. But you've already completely entrusted yourself to someone else, right? What do you mean? Your life as a magi isn't something you decided of your own free will. It was forced on you by King Solomon and Ugo. It was forced on you by the system that rules the world King Solomon created. It's like, oh, she look back. Boom. He's being a puppet. Oh. We see King Solomon and Ugo in the background. Big lady. That's who you are. That's the core of your existence. You're a contradiction, Aladdin. You say that humans should live according to their own will, but don't live according to yours. You're being influenced by others. No. He wants other people to be themselves. That's right. I'm influenced by others. Like being just sound waved on him. I see. So you recognize it. Yes. I'm a being influenced by King Solomon. I'm being influenced by Ugo and I'm being influenced by Ali Baba, the Chancellor, Moore, Uncle Sinbad, and by the many people I met. He's like stops. He's grinning. It's exactly as you say. My way of thinking is mine alone. When I fell into this world, I didn't know anything. At the beginning, I lived a life of devotion without change. I lived by following the rock leads. But I've been influenced by many people, and I've changed. My way of thinking has changed. People change every time they meet someone new. It's like thinking. So you're saying that other people are the ones guiding you forward, right? It's like, but that doesn't mean that I'm being guided by a single person. He's like, oh, I was born in the sacred palace. There's no concept of time there. The only being who lived inside that infinite lapse of time and kept me company was Ugo, who answered my questions like a robot would. Yeah, he was like, then, as I approached my limit, it became unbearable. Now I finally understand the reason why it was so tough for me back then. Why was it so tough for you? It's like, because I hadn't met anyone, nor had I been influenced by anyone yet. Very action means someone. Triggers our evolution. It's like, think about everyone you met, even Granny. Yeah, he was kind of like Jadar. And satisfies us. Boom. It's like, give everyone like, I no longer felt like I couldn't escape from where I was, and that nothing would ever change. Sinbad. Boom. Breaks the sound. Ooh. What will happen to you from now on? What will happen to you now that you're God? No one will be by your side, and nothing will come of your expectations. Do you really think anybody could endure that? Answer me, Uncle Sinbad. Looking at him. Smiling? He's smiling. Aladdin. Like, are you worried that I'll be lonely once I become God? It's like, you're such a nice guy. However, I'm indifferent towards the so-called loneliness of a ruler. I've never experienced such a thing. Isn't it? Didn't you say that even Ugo went crazy? Why won't the same thing happen to you? Because I have David and Arba. Do you consider those two your companions? It's not anything. More so than the people you held dear until now. What do you really think? It's like staring at him, smiling. Aladdin, you said that you evolved by meeting new people, right? It's time we start talking about how the secret palace and the people we evolve. I have a feeling I can talk with you of such things. What's inside the mind of the man who rules the seven seas and sits as the summit of the world? In the next, God's recollections will be revealed. Okay. Night 342. The Innovator. Inside the dungeon, Zephyr. What lies inside Sinbad's recollections? Is it hope or despair? Aladdin, I have a feeling I can speak with you of such things. Why are you doing this, uncle? If you just wanted to talk, you could have done it before in the world. I guess you're right. You're having a contest of strength with us, aren't you? In order to prove that you are the world's most suitable candidate to be God. You're a little wrong there, Aladdin. It's not like I want to become the most important being in the world, huh? Even if there are people more suitable than me to lead the world, things don't change. Maybe I hoped there was someone better than me, and that's why I called the four of you to the sacred palace. But you're still far from making me hand over my power. Uncle Sinbad, I will ask you. Everything's going in? In a rational world, should humans live according to our own will, or should they be guided by others? Probably like a combination. For the very reason that we live in an irrational world, we should move forward little by little whilst competing against each other and living according to our wills. That's my answer. They're quiet. I see, Aladdin. Even the conflicts happen around the world never ends. We must continue living. I too understand that the moment I set foot in the sacred palace. Yet, why do you want to change the world? Because that's what I've always wanted. It's exactly as you say, Aladdin. No matter where you go, there's nothing so difficult that it cannot be changed in some way. But I also understood that it's not as if anyone really wants the world to change. Even those who were my comrades in the past don't want me to be an innovator anymore. He just has his arms crossed. Your former comrades? What do you mean? I'm talking about the 8 generals. The past. We were angry at this irrational world and wanted to change it. We built a country, formed alliances, and swore that we would stop conflicts. We were real innovators. Aladdin's not saying anything. And then we shaped this world according to our ideals. But as soon as we accomplished all that, something unexpected happened. All my comrades stopped being innovators. What do you mean? They grew to love the things they had built too much. Jafar was so desperate to protect the International Alliance and the Seven Seas Alliance. They burst into my room wearing an expression I'd never seen before, telling me that I was supposed to stop the Co-Empire from leaving. If Reem and Co become allies, all the things we built up until now, by putting our life on the line, will be for naught. Shah Khan and others missed the old Sindria kingdom. I should have expected such a thing, because their goal was to make that island a paradise for all of us. I really loved the Sindria kingdom when my king still ruled it. Things like nostalgia and leaving everything unchanged are difficult for me. I want to continue moving forward. I want to continue moving towards better things. I want to continue moving forward. Destiny. Exactly. Isn't that what you call destiny, Aladdin? Boom, it's all toppled and jars out. The sun is going down, huh? It's like, you know, it had 2 eyes. It's like, oh, wait. Mom's like, what? But go back at Len. I don't think it's wrong to want to protect what you created. Like wanting to protect your family. That's right. Those feelings that tell you to protect your family or country aren't bad. They're normal. They are natural feelings that all human beings possess. And the ironic thing is that when those natural feelings clash against each other, war is born. It cannot be stopped. I was like thinking, even though everyone begins by thinking of ways to make the world a better place, why can't they succeed? He's like, his younger self, he sees his old granny, who was like getting kidnapped. I will protect them. It's like, just getting murderized. I will protect them. I will protect them. I will protect them. Magnemet, I will protect them. I will protect them. It's like seeing this. Boom. He's just in front of him, like towering. Do you agree, Aladdin? We humans are made in this way. From a father who would wield a sword to protect a single member of his family, to a mother who would raise an army to protect her great empire. Boom. They picture a dream, realize it, and when the time comes to protect what they built, they wield their weapons. The king. Then they do whatever it takes. Just all this amalgamation. Boom, face to face. It's such a trivial thing. The war that I hate so much has mankind's natural feelings as its driving force. It's not the world that creates wars, or by humans, God will. It's so sad. I finally understand. You feel sad, right, Uncle? As long as you live as a human being, war and other irrational things won't disappear, no matter how many times you change the system that rules the world. That's why you rewrote humanity's hearts by manipulating the rock, isn't it, Aladdin? You're against my using the power of God, right? Yes. I can't agree with what you're going to do. I already told you this. However, do you ever think about who placed me on the throne of God? Who made you into God? David, Arba, even Ugo thought that Sinbad had died. I was brought back to life. What do you think this means? Isn't it Solomon's will himself? Or itself? Was the meaning of his words? Story enters a new stage. Okay. Night 343. A certain space. Okay. Got where they were. First dungeon, Balal. 7 dungeons. Conquer the 7 dungeons. Second dungeon, Valvar. Third dungeon, Zepar. Headed for the 4th dungeon. While the destiny of the world is at stake, conquered the 7 dungeons. The final arc speeds up, heading onto another phase. Alright. Sinbad's questions agitate emotions. How will Aladdin face it? You're saying that you becoming a god was King Solomon's wish? Yes. When I challenged the sacred palace without Solomon's wisdom, I was already aware it was practically suicide. David Arba, and even Ugo, who was in charge of that place, thought that Sinbad was dead. However, I was revived. What do you think that means? Is that not Solomon's wish? Got the definitive. Or perhaps someone who's above being Solomon decided I should become a god. Or you went through the back door, I don't know. It's very arrogant. It's very arrogant of you to oppose me purely based on your sense of ethics. Boom. Giggle, giggle. Oh, Sardini's like laughing. Therefore, I cannot let persuasion stop me. With the power of the sacred palace, the world will keep on evolving. And now David and Arba are your friends, just like that? They're always ready to stab me in the back. Since we think similarly, we are friends. Cling, tap. Huh? It's like mess with this. Right. If you want to stop me, then you'll have to do it by force. But Does that mean rebelling against Solomon, who chose me as God? Weren't you his emissary? Think, is it really Solomon doing this? Like, that's enough, Aladdin. Let's free from Almataran already. You're Magi from a world that's long since been destroyed. It's like, it's like, freaking out. Uncle Sinbad, I'll give you the answer from that time. Huh? I'm not an emissary for the destroyed world. I become a member of this world. So I will not hesitate to fight for my ethics, no matter how small they are. Ali Baba and Hakarayu are also out here risking their lives for what they believe in. I'm also here out of my own free will. I was thinking, but your very existence is Almator. Like, that doesn't matter. Are your doubts fading? That face looks great, Aladdin. Like, boom. It's like, just overcomes and I'll be your opponent. I wonder, can you end up beating me? Try to stop me with your and Alibaba's strength. Boom. Jadar's going. Is that the fourth dungeon? It's a big head. Fourth dungeon. The trial of madness and melancholy. Fervor. Or furfur? Got Alibaba going. Arba. The sun will set if we don't get this done fast. Why the hurry, Alibaba? It's like, because he wants not the end of the world. Why are you so nonchalant about this? The world could end. That's none of my business. None of your business? I don't hear that person's voice anymore, huh? Can this be over soon? Wait, what? By the way, I met up with some people you knew. Is that so? Yeah. With Seta and Wahid. What are you talking about? That was back when I died. At that time, I ended up inside the dimension where Ilah is sealed. It's like, what? It's like trembling. Or, no, she's trembling. Like, did you meet up with that person? Like, with Ilah? I guess you could say I found it once. No, there's no way. How could you ever have met up with that person? Like, well, I think it was because of Bilal's magic. But to tell you the truth, I'm not sure why I ended up on Ilra's dimension. Iraha? This, they mistranslate? I don't know. It's probably because of the hole that opened up in Magnoshudat. Seta said that the dimensional border became weaker as a result. It's like, what? It can't be. What the heck are you? It's like, you could say it's a post-modern world. There's many people from Almataran there. Okay? They lent me their power so that I could come back. If that's true, how come they chose to revive only you? Many reasons. What did that person say? What about me? Did he say anything about me? Come on, tell me something. She's like grabbing him. Okay. Well, I didn't go find Ilah because I wanted to. During the Hakusho battle, when Hakarayu defeated me, I felt dizzy. Like, just kneeling down. Before I realized it, I was there, in that space. It wasn't cold nor warm. There was nobody there. It was an odd place. I was just alone. While I was wandering there, all the memories from my life were shown to me. Okay, just in his eyes. I was just sitting there while all this flowed through me. All the memories from my life wandered repeatedly. Like pictures, everything. I saw dozens, hundreds of times. How I hadn't been able to do anything when I was alive. Yes, I died. Or yes, I had died. That feeling came to me. And then I wondered, how's everyone doing? Looks like we have a newcomer. Huh? Who's talking? You sure are restless. A withead. He really just died. Wait. He literally just died. He's restless because his memories are still fresh. Seta, your sexual desires and appetite are long gone. Oh, the two? The mom and dad? Unless they're liar. Your memories are fixed on those fields. It's proof of your regrets. Regrets? Like, big brother, who are you? Where did you come from? This little boy who was charred. But David. It's like, ooh. I was scared when I noticed the existence of other people there. Many of them right next to me. Like they're just popping up. But to be exact, they've been there since the beginning. He just knows them. Or like in the space is like kneeling down. Where are you from, kid? Regardless, you're dead. And Yugo's there? No. Yeah, Yugo's with the glasses, right? And I understood when I saw their faces. They looked like the people from Almatron that Aladdin showed me. You're part of Ilah now. You can't leave. I can't leave? What happened to Alibaba after the war with Hakuryu? Yeah, how would he turn like the sausage? Night 344. All was planned. Or everything was part of the plan. There was a time when I was dead. Back then I was thrown in some weird space and I wasn't understanding anything at first. What the? Was I finding Hakuryu just now? Look around. What happened in between Alibaba's death and revival? We're gonna finally calm down. You're just dead. It's like, I'm dead. What do you mean I'm dead? I'm right here. It's like looking at himself. I can't feel my body. What am I? Wait. What the? Where am I? It's like, who are they? It's like, big brother. Didn't you die in Almatron too? It's like, Almatron? Like, they have mushrooms coming out of them? What? I remember you. I saw you through Aladdin's magic. You were King Solomon's allies in Almatron. Correct. But who's Aladdin? Like, is Solomon's son. That's right. There are many different species here. You got the cat people and everything. Incredible. So I'm talking to legendary. I'm talking to legendary from the Almatron era. Legendary? I think he's supposed to be legendaries. I know you guys. You're the one that you're that one mage who's always bossed around by his wife. Don't put it like that. It's like you're that's the non's younger brother. It's like, why are you saying my brother's name without an honorific? It's like, and finally you. Oh, that was really sad. Nah, it wasn't. He was burned up. He has mushrooms all over him. They're stacking rocks. Right now it's Daddy's turn. Yeah, stacking rocks. Psh. Hey, why are you guys piling up rocks? What do you mean why? There's nothing else to do. It's like, huh? That's right. What is everyone else doing? They're piling rocks and like playing dominoes. They're either doing pointless things or nothing at all. Like, hey, so are we inside Ilah? Right. Wait. So this is afterlife. Then where's my mom and dad? Like, I don't think they're here. I don't look like someone from Almatron. Like, so then am I really dead? Yes. And it's impossible to leave. I never seen anyone leave. It's like, so then I died without finishing what I had to do. Boom, he's thinking about everyone. I don't want to die yet. It's like, is there really no way to go back? I mean, there was a person who got revived and got out. That was an exception. Huh? Someone revived before? If it's happened before, then I can still have hope. Who was that person? Who? It was David. And David, you mean that David? What David? Like, he lived a long life as King Solomon's father. He was a very evil mage during the Almatron days. You know how it is. He was here not long ago, and then he was revived. How? At first, the rock of those who died became black, and returned to Ilah. David was no exception, and so he was brought into this space with us. What did they do? To us, David had been a murderer who gotten our friends and families killed. He was right there. But it's odd. As we were put here, we eventually forgot all those feelings. Anger, sorrow, even the will to keep going. Because we couldn't even feel the time pass anymore. But David was different. He was lively and always talked about some belief. Ha 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 ha. That's a connection. A connection with the have fallen singularity, just as I expected. If I merge with Sinbad, I'll be able to go back to the living world. That way I'll be able to open the dimensional hole. I'm sure of it. The old man turned senile. It sure is boring here. He thought he was just a crazy old man. Or we thought he was just a crazy old man. But, for instance, at some point, something scary happened. Boom. It's there's a lot of noise. The dimension was torn and a hole opened up. And so David went back down to the world. Yes, somehow everything went just as he'd predicted it. Here I go, to obtain the power of the sacred palace, the King of Solomon's wisdom. If I get my hands on it, I can become God. It's smirking them. This guy. Thank you. Your deaths were all part of the plan. Sweating. Oh, boom. It gave me chills. David really is horrible, but he's nothing but a criminal and a religious fanatic. Even so, we did underestimate him. The thing that he strongly believes in certainly comes true. He's different from us. Different how? Could it be that he's a special existence who is born with a great mission he has to accomplish? Why do they have mushrooms all over them? Is that sucking on their beliefs? I don't know. He was the only one here who no matter how much time had passed, remained convinced that he would be revived. It was impressive. No ordinary person could have that power. We gave up on living so easily, so maybe they shouldn't have gave up. David, he's a terrifying man. The things that he believes in always come true. He's the embodiment of destiny. Huh? Wait a second. If I merge with Sinbad, I'll be able to go back to the living world? That's what David said? But what does that mean? Exactly what it sounds like. But how did he end up back in the living world? He just took over Sinbad. Took over. David's going to destroy your world. Just like Almataran was. Destroy. Boom. All the people down. It sounds like it's a sacrifice for a greater cause. Family, friends. He doesn't feel anything for any of them. I don't think he has any feelings at all. But this is awful. I have to stop him. That's just not possible. You can't cross the dimensional border. Unfortunately, you have to stay here forever with nothing but your memories of the past, just like us. And they're isn't it like a cube? That can't be. He's up. Huh? That's really weird. How is he still fine? Wait. He doesn't have mushrooms growing on him. As soon as we came here, we lost any will to be revived. Huh? That because they mushroomed over. Looks like Big Brother's really interesting. Alibaba is aware that David is a bad omen. How will we react to this desperate situation? Obviously found a way out. Night 345. A magical connection. I want to get revived. Even after dying, Alibaba still hasn't given up. How do you get revived? This again. You can't do anything. Just compile rocks up with us. Don't say that. It's we're floating. Alibaba has been constantly investigating and having conversations with others ever since he came here. Hey, Big Brother, Seta. What does wanting to be revived feel like? Who really knows? But you used to be alive a long time ago. Huh? Then what does wanting to live feel like? I can't remember. Big Brother really is weird. Alibaba. Speaking of which, is everyone here a mage? Please lend me your power. What do you mean lend you your power? Lend you our power? We can't use magic anymore. Huh? Why? Everything here is an illusion, and that likely includes our bodies too. There is no rock in here, isn't there? And thus, no Mogwai either. So obviously, we can't use magic. They all combine into them? Aren't they like the rock themselves? I see. So my body doesn't have rock anymore. No. But these rocks contain rock. Huh? The rocks. These rocks are illusions. We got them from the dimensional hole. The dimensional hole? Do you remember? We just talked about this. Before David was revived, a dimensional hole opened up, just as he predicted. At that moment, a bunch of things came from the other side of the hole. Just rain rocks. Seems like there was a war going on the other side. There was a giant with hands growing out of its head. It was likely a vision from the war with Magno Shuta and the medium. Is that when you get? No, Smith was like in with before that. These rocks from my world mean they're not illusions, and there is rock in them. That's right. So he's picking up. It's like, but that's great then. Isn't rock the source of Moai? Then, if we use these rocks, you'll be able to use magic again, right? It's like, boom. They're all like surprised. What's going on? Why didn't they think about that? That's right. We never thought about that. Are these guys stupid? That's because there was nothing we really wanted to do. Big brother Alibaba, I want to ask you something. What? What will you do when you live again? We don't have anything we'd want to do. I'm okay with just staying here and piling up rocks. Tess, yep, that's right. It's like, there's a ton of stuff I want to do. There's people I want to meet up with. Country that I want to protect. There's promises I couldn't keep. Things I left to do. Things I don't even know about yet. I haven't even dated a girl. Please, I need you to lend me your power. Ooh, darkness coming. You died without ever getting with a girl? Poor dude is the same dude with the dad. But neither his mate but neither this material nor the white rock are from Albatron. Not sure we're going to be able to use this. But if that rock is from Alibaba's world, then can't he use it? No. First we need to prepare the revival magic. How do you make magic, Daddy? Huh? How to make? Well, it's like thinking. You just try hard and make it. It's like Pat and Son said. Tess, your dad's not good with complicated things. He always left the work. He always left the work where you have to use your brain to me and Ugo. Nonsense. I can prepare magic just fine. Bring me something right on. I'll make a super quick magic ritual. But what's revival magic? Is it sort of a psychic deal? No, it's likely power magic. A dimension is to be crossed after all. Okay? They're all getting lively. Boom, all smiling. Everything become lively. And big circles, so they're on the ground. We got a ton of time, so we can do as much research as we want. So how's the magic ritual that involves dimensions? So it's an unknown magic invention, huh? It's been a long time since we last felt like this. So are they still toiling around, researching? Come on, Alibaba. All you can do is train. Boom. It's like picking rocks. Even if we prepare the ritual, you won't be revived if you can't use magic. So can Alibaba use magic? How can I control the rocks? How can I control the rocks rock? Can I do it even if I'm not a mage? Want me to teach you? Oh, little kid. Yeah, thanks, Des. I have free time. Who do you want to meet up with? Meet people. People I care about that are in danger right now. Well, your mom. She already died, so she isn't over there. Oh, that's sad. Right? When you died, your mother was also really sad. Look down. Mommy. Huh? What's up? I want to find my mom again. Or want to find my mommy again. Why did I ever forget this feeling? Wait. I want to find my mommy again. It's like smirking. It's like, we did it. We finished the magic ritual. Boom. All these magic rituals on the ground. What's that sculpture? It's awesome. They're making a tower. You still need a body if you want to be revived. So he made one out of the rocks. I see. So Big Brother would have vanished. He's like in a dark circle. Listen, Alibaba. This magic we created will only make the dimensions connect for a moment. You need to cross these dimensions in order to get back to your world. Will I be able to come back here? Like, no. This magic is too much for a human body to handle. It's an odd thing to say, but it's only because you're dead that you can use it only once. This is spiritual training. You need to be able to move with that temporary body. After all, you'll be able to feel 100 years pass, 200 years pass. Can you retain your sanity? I'll try. It's like blackness. Boom. Parting day. Oh, they made the sausage. That's how we got that body. I'll be going then. Thank you for everything up until now, or up until today. That's it. Don't let your world get destroyed. That reminds me, there's another thing I want. Another thing? This magic can connect dimensions, right? Correct? So couldn't it connect rock too? Connect rock? What do you mean? In my world, when people die, they turn into white rock and become a part of the great flow. But the ones that fall become black and get separated. You guys here inside Il-Ila. Okay. Or somewhere else entirely. The people in Althaman are also elsewhere, like different dimensions. Why do the dead have to be separated? If I could bring them all back together, like I could, me and my brother again. Like I want to find my family. I want to find my mommy. It's like I want to find my mommy. It's like they're smiling. Can I meet up with you, Fallen? It's like Alibaba. If you wanted to leave us indebted to you, you could have said so already. No, that's really what I want to do. To live and save the world, not for anyone else's motivations. I've decided to live by my own desires, even if no one else shares them. So he's like became the sausage guy. Goodbye, Alibaba. Had a lot of fun thanks to him. He was such a strange guy. He kept believing on this revival. He kept believing on his revival on will alone, exactly like that one guy. They're like, huh? Haha, it can't be. Now that's a strange will, or now that's a strong will. That's how he became the sausage. Okay. Night 346. Neither future. Inside the fourth dungeon. Fur. Alibaba spent a while in the afterlife. Is he now foreseeing something thanks to that experience? And that's how I got revived. So he's like just talking away while the sun going down. So David's beliefs will always come true? Yes. His belief was to reach the throne of the sacred palace by taking over Sinbad. He wanted to get his hands on Solomon's wisdom. I got revived in order to stop it, but he didn't get either of those things, right? David wanted to take over Sinbad, but in the end, he just became his subordinate. Really? Yes, in the end, the one who took over the sacred palace was Sinbad, creating alliance with the 7 Jinn and Ugo. So that's what happened. Ugo is also Sinbad's ally. And Lan is like a third eye. He's thinking, trying to get that person's power back. I lost my own power. And now I can't hear that beloved voice any longer. For the first time, I'm lonely. Everything is so quiet. Darkness, rather, sun. Abba, huh? Are you also an ally of Sinbad's, wanting to rewrite the rock? Sinbad? What? So Arba, what do you want to do from here on out? It's like, what do I want to do from here on out? It's like thinking of everything. Welcome, Alibaba. This is Furfur, the 4th dungeon. I conquered this dungeon right after I found the second Syndra kingdom. So he hasn't done this yet. in Sinbad. I've read. I've grown tired of explanations. Right? Wait. I've grown tired of explanations before a fight. He's talking about. He's talking about important stuff. Listen carefully. It's like trying to shush her. My first kingdom of Syndra was destroyed due to the Pathoria invasion. Oh shoot. At the time, many Syndran citizens fell, and I ended up taking their black rock inside my own. That was when I started hearing David's voice. That's when I thought you had it before that. I've told you this before, Alibaba. Like, huh? Yeah. David talked about connection with a half-fallen singularity. This must be it. Boom. So, does that mean David's belief has partially come true? It's like, I asked you. Sinbad, just stop this. The sun is setting. There's no time for this. Huh? He's breaking the rules. And you can quit this returning to the rock deal. Is there really no other option? It's like, no. Because this is destiny. No, this is menacing. This is David manipulating stuff. I'll tell you what I told Aladdin. I did not reach the throne of God because of my power. I was chosen by King Solomon and many different gods from superior worlds. Your ethics and even mine are insignificant compared to the divine will. I want to return to the rock. It is a wish set in me by those who chose a human like me to become a god. So I will follow the flow of destiny and make my wish come true. I don't want to return to the rock. Is the mon out? Then try to stop me. If you're right, then you should be able to beat me. The winner chooses the path we take, and that path will become the true destiny. We'll make sure of it through fighting. Boom. Or was like just standing back. I don't care who wins. Huh? What? If Simba wins, the world will return to the rock. If you win, Solomon's world will simply keep going, yes? It doesn't matter which. I'm tired of all. Is that so? Be more excited, Arba. Huh? Because it will be neither of those futures. Huh? That's why I feel. Like, what do you mean? Jinnaquit, fervor. Boom. Coming out. Becoming a dragon. Versus Aladdin is Aman. Let's fight. Alibaba's confidence is hidden behind a smile. The final chapter's tension will exceed all imagination. Still like a long way. Night 347. Sense of emptiness. Good and evil, light and darkness. There's no right answer. The solution only lies beyond the fight of those who have put their thoughts into it. Crux of Last Arc. The door to destiny is open. Got all these art for like the covers. Boom. Bring up 2 source of power. Sinbad versus Alibaba. None of them can give up. A death match of souls. It's like Alibaba's like slicing through his orb. Boom. It's causing mass damage. This is such a meaningless fight. What is Alibaba thinking? If Sinbad wins, the world will return to the rock. And if you win, Solomon's world will go on for all eternity, right? Really? You should look forward to the conclusion, Lady Arba. We'll create a future distinct from both of those. That's the feeling I have. It's like, oh, such empty words. But it's clear that he can't win. It's like, boom, shoots past him. Boom, boom, boom. Cause like 4 magic beams come down. Even if it's destiny. The reason why I'm fighting against such great gods is because I don't want to be turned into rock. You're just like Aladdin. In a certain way, I had a hunch about you since the very beginning. We weren't meant to understand each other, weren't they? My ability to see destiny has been deteriorating. It's been dwindling since the moment Alibaba came back. It was so easy for me to make the countries around the world my comrades. So why is he the only exception? Why aren't we supposed to understand you? I was thinking, isn't that only because you're running away from making an actual effort to understand us? What did you say? It's like, exactly. We were supposed to talk together many times, but you didn't tell us anything. Yeah, kept quiet. Then, how do you pretend to understand, Sinbad? Boom, boom, boom. Let me tell you this then. This is a battle to release us from the rule of destiny. Just like there was Ilah above us. There are other gods above Ilah to be released from the rule of destiny. Our future will totally change according to their whims. Ugo was able to overthrow Ilah by using magic, but overturn the entire system. We need an even greater power. You guys probably can't understand the feeling of having your destiny in the hands of someone else. You're truly lucky in that regard. But it's not like people won't understand the situation for all eternity. You saw the tragedy that happened in Almatron, right? The tragedy of Almatron. All the magicians of Almatron, in a certain moment, clearly understood how destiny worked. In that moment, the conceit they had to live their lives according to their free will crumbled away. Boom! It's like crying. It's a feeling that tells you that even if you fight, even if you put an effort in it, even if you protect your family, it's all useless. Everything is in someone else's hands. The truth is that you're a puppet in the hands of God. That's destiny. The moment they realized such a thing, they fell to an overwhelming sense of emptiness. The humans can't bear humans can't bear such feeling. Do you see the consequences of that emptiness? Yeah, that's what they were all. That's right. We don't matter. Destiny itself is. The magicians of Almatron denied the existence of destiny itself, and brought about a war seeking to destroy the world only for the sake of denying destiny. Even God can be destroyed by that sense of emptiness. Ugo was afraid. That's the reason why he ruled the world for eternity without holding any intention of reforming it. I don't want to hesitate. An overwhelming emptiness is born from the stretched out vertical hierarchy that controls destiny. Thinking, this is wrong, and I want to make it right. Boom. I was just looking at him. Well, you could say that my destiny is to destroy destiny. You didn't understand me, right? No. Now I understand. In other words, you're fighting to protect everyone, right? You're not doing this simply for the people who will live in the next 10 or 20 years. You don't have any choice other than defeating those ruling over destiny in order to avoid the emptiness that comes from understanding how destiny works, and that will one day devour our hearts. That's the gist of it, right? It's like, exactly. This is a battle for your revolution, and at the same time, a battle to protect everyone from that emptiness. Your cause is just, and yet no one sympathizes with you. Now I'm able to understand you. It's like, Sinbad, you haven't changed at all since the time you helped us in Balbad. Like thinking, I'm tired of such things. I hate that part that tells you to do anything for a just cause from the bottom of your heart, from the bottom of my heart. What are you talking about? If you think that this is a battle for everyone's sake, you would do anything, right? He's like, huh? Do you think you shouldn't stop no matter what? Do you have a great moral cause behind it? Somebody's just confused. I know many good qualities of yours. Sinbad, you're an adventurer seeking for revolution, but you also show me the face of the king who has to protect everyone. So, for which of those two reasons are you fighting now? It's like, he's speechless. Could it be that you've forgotten yourself for the sake of your great cause and you wish to protect everyone? We humans will do anything to protect those close to us. After all, like, they grew to love the things they had built too much. From a father who would wield a sword to protect a single member of his family, to a mother who would protect a great empire. To want to protect something is a natural feeling, but the ironic thing is that such feelings cause wars to happen. Humans are made in that way, after all. It's like saying the same thing. They picture a dream, realize it, and when the time comes to protect what they built, they wield their weapons. Then, they do whatever it takes. Can you now see that you turned out exactly like that? It's like, oh, got him. Boom, shot the heart. Huh, I see. When I entered the sacred palace, I thought I had stopped clinging to a great cause. However, I couldn't leave those I once loved behind at all. Just like a normal human would. Exactly. So let's calm down and think it over one more time. So what do you want to do? Do you think that the world King Solomon built is fine? One day someone will understand destiny, have his heart broken by the sense of emptiness, and kill each other with their precious comrade. No, I was right the first time. With their previous comrades. Yep, it's all happening again. But I think Alibaba can figure out a way to like unloop the loop. Are you saying that it's fine to ignore that possibility? Like, yes, exactly. It's more important to live your life the best you can than worrying over the distant future or a distant future. Like, so it was useless after all. Or that would have been the answer of my past self. Huh? But I'm an incredible man, you know. Huh? I even died once and came back to life. That's why I'm totally different from you and Aladdin. It's like, boom. I've come up with a completely different plan. He wants to reunite everyone. In afterlife, I guess. He's fearless. What will the Alibaba-like ingenious idea? Wait, what will be the Alibaba-like ingenious idea in the next chapter? Night 348. The possibilities of great magic. The sacred palace should be broken, so that there won't be any difference between white and black rock. Like, the world should be returned to the rock, so that we can be free from the grasp of destiny. I've come up with a new plan, completely different from yours and Aladdin's. It's like, I don't like any of yours, but we're gonna do that. Like, Alibaba has a plan that predicts the destiny of the world, a great development, heralding a raging change. Boom, a completely different plan, you say? Someone like you? It's like, calm down, Lady Arba. It's like, she's like, what? Calm down, Lady Arba. I'm an incredible guy, you know? Even more so than Aladdin, than Sinbad and Aladdin. Like, listen, okay? You know of any other person who has died and come back to life? Have you ever heard of someone who died a human and became one with God and returned to being human again? No, I'm the only one. It's like, well, I am. It's like, you're just a spirit, right? That's what she said. I came back to life. And I accomplished it because a lot of people worked together with me. It's like, and that's the very source of my strength. What do you want to say? It's true. I have fewer answers than beings like Sinbad and Miss Arba. But with everybody's help, I believe that we'll be able to do far more incredible things than Sinbad and Miss Arba could ever achieve. Or Miss Arba. Why am I saying and when it's or Miss Arba could ever achieve? I'm sure of it. It's like she's blown back. Like, what? Are you saying that without other people's help, you have no self-confidence? My strength is getting everyone involved and and doing incredible things together. And I'm sorry to say that I already dragged you two into it. Doing this? Like, Simba's like, what? My trading company wouldn't have been a success without Simba's help. I'm sure I wouldn't have been able to sell anything if I'd been alone. Why did you help me? Why did you help me? You still don't understand why you did such a thing, do you? Sinbad, do you think I'm incredible? For being able to do things which you can't completely comprehend despite being able to survey destiny. Sim is like smiling now. Yeah, you're right. Huh? Simet, I mean, Lord. It's like, your plan seems worth listening to. Speak then. Before that, could you call Aladdin here, Simet? Otherwise, talking would be pointless. Third dungeon, Zephyr. So, boop, and Aladdin just like teleports back in. He's like, why? What about my fight with Zephyr? Hey, Aladdin, we teleported you here because we have to talk. It's like, puts his hands apart. Now listen, everyone. Simon's plan is about a vertical relationship. God A, God B, God C, up and down, like an elevator. He wants to break the ceiling of the world in order to reach higher planes. But doing so would mean that everyone who inhabits this world would have to die and become rock. It's like, you're right, and that isn't good, and this isn't good. Everyone should live their lives of their own free will. On the other hand, Aladdin's plan is about a horizontal relationship. Like, boop. The sacred palace will be broken, and there won't be any difference between the colors of the rock. But then, just as Simba says, destiny will end up in the hands of some other god. What do you want to do then? All of you. I wonder why you can't find an answer, despite it being so simple. In my case, I think we had better remove both the vertical and horizontal lines or walls. Huh? Both the vertical and horizontal walls? What do you mean, Alibaba? In other words, we do this. I died once. I was sent to another dimension by Balal's scythe. Then I came back. In other words, I crossed over dimensions. So they want to create another dimension where everyone comes together. And the key to that was the great magic used to send me back. The key? Like, the great magic? Ms. listening? Exactly. It was a magic that connects two dimensions for a split second. In other words, it's theoretically possible to connect Ilra's world to ours, right? It's like, boop. It's a worm tunnel. I want to imagine it as a tall building in Patheria. We're on the first floor. Simet's plan is to break the ceiling to go to defeat the people on the upper floors, right? Exactly. It's like, I think that breaking the ceiling is a good idea. If there were neither higher nor lower worlds, then we would never be anyone's puppets. Simet said that enormous power is needed in order to achieve that. But is that really necessary? It's like, look at him. Isn't that feat possible even with little power? Just like when I came back to life? What? So you're saying that Uncle Simet's dream can be realized without everyone dying? Exactly. But that's not enough, because the rock will still be scattered. The rock? It's like, Aladdin, you're the one who said that both the white and black rock should disappear. So why not put it together? Exactly as you said. If we destroy the sacred palace, our world will become a paradise without discrimination. But I want to help the people of Almatron too. Almatron? Like, yes. You're just repeating what Alibaba's saying. There are people sealed inside Il-Ilah. There are also the members of Almatron wandering around a different dimension. When you die, according to which world you were in and how it happened, our rock gets scattered. Is this really one of our world's sad, absolute rules that can't be changed? It wants at one place. I'm certain that's not the case. It's possible to connect all of that rock. Was that fist coming up? No. It's Alibaba like raging. Like, thanks to my great magic. It's like, great magic? Exactly. With my dimensional connecting magic, then both the vertical walls of the world and the horizontal ones of the rock isolate us can be destroyed, and everything can be connected. Destiny will be controlled by anyone, and there won't be any difference in the rock. What do you think? It solves everything, right? Yeah? Like, what? Both Sinbad and Aladdin are like, no, Sinbad and Arba, like, what? Sinbad's like, just thinking. Up there? Oh my. It seems that their talk is going in a completely unexpected direction, huh? What do you think King Sinbad will do? And we got Ugo, like, turns back. You can't. I will never allow such magic. It's absolutely impossible. Or, no, it's Aladdin. No, that's Sinbad. Wait. It kind of looks, all these people look the same. Inside the Savior Palace is Ugo, who supports Sinbad. The wall to surpass destiny is high indeed. So that is Ugo? Am I, like, being confused by myself? I don't know. And finally, night 349. The people involved. What does Alibaba want to do? The battle to decide the fate of this world. Could something eerie happen with Alibaba's bright idea? Like, with my dimension connecting magic, I plan on destroying this world's walls. So he's gonna open up the box. To sum it up, you want to unify all rocks through bringing the gods' structures down. I never considered doing both. Yeah, like this battle in the secret palace. It was a battle to decide who was suitable to become god. Only one side would win. The ones to decide destiny would be either me or them. I thought those were only two options. There's always a third option. But now Alibaba has this incomplete plan. I wonder what's going to happen. I can't predict anymore. Like, grin? Why are you saying grin? No, you can't. What? Ooh, was like just powering up with his glass on. Why do you have no glass on last chapter or night? It's completely impossible to use the dimension connecting magic with little mole guy. Like, Ugo. It's like Solomon and I used all of Illah's Magi, and we still only managed to cross one-dimensional level. That's right. In the past, I too thought about creating a magic to unite all dimensions, but an entire god's worth of Mogai is necessary. Thus, to unify the dimensions, but aren't they gods? It's necessary to return the world that Solomon created to the rock. Oh shoot! But Ugo, is it really okay for you? Is it really okay with you for Solomon's world to just vanish? He's like, huh? Oh, that would be very sad. What do we do? What do we do, Aladdin? It's like, Ugo, wait, did you change back? Ugo's consciousness is fuzzy due to David's magic. Can't be. But that hardly makes any difference for the Almatoran mage with an intellect superior to anyone else's. Like, what should I do, Aladdin? Aladdin's like going over him. Ugo. It's like, Ugo didn't break down completely. He's just confused. It's like his glasses are like going all over the place. Hey, Aladdin, will you listen to what I have to say? Yes. Why would Aladdin not listen to Ugo? He's his best friend. To start off, it's not easy to destroy the vertical and horizontal walls of this world, because there are also worlds beyond those. So, wouldn't destroying the walls also give you more Mogai to destroy those walls? If you invade them while only thinking about the consequences from here, won't you be causing the people on the other side problems? Huh? What? You have the nerve to say this after messing with the order and looking down on that person? Hey, don't get mad, Arba. I was attacking. Go, huh? And it's his arms crossed. But now that you mention it, what are they gonna do? It's true that we've always seen Illah as someone evil, but if we think about it, maybe that's just the impression we got. I never did talk to him. Could this be why King Solomon scattered destiny? Huh? Independence can be reached by separating from God rather than fighting him. But wait, Aladdin. Total independence is simply impossible. In all practicality, King Solomon failed to gain independence. Sometimes a small hole will open in the ceiling of our world, right? Surely that's a dark point. I can't just ignore the gods beyond there. Okay? That's why both me and Sinbad are in favor of destroying the vertical walls. Huh? He's looking at Sinbad. But until when are we meant to keep destroying them? What's above Il Ira or Il Illa? What about the ones above that too? It will be an endless battle. That's right. All you people think about is your own pride. What's our like arguing with them? That person isn't just a body of energy like you think. It's not true. I could hear his voice. He has a conscience just like any of us. Like, no, it's not the same. Those from the above world have the power to change our destiny on a whim. I agree with Alibaba and Sinbad. We must get rid of the vertical walls. We have to take control of our destinies with our own hands. She's like angry. It's like, I won't accept this. By doing this, you'll rob gods of other dimensions of their powers so you can have your own world. Wait. So you can have your new world. Just like Solomon, I'll destroy them for all eternity. How intense. Like, Simba's is like, he's not saying anything. We have to control our destinies by our own hands. We should destroy the vertical walls. No, destiny has to be independent. We're better off just making those walls get stronger to protect our world. Like, Simba's doing something. This became a mess. Like, but now destiny is going to be debated by these 4 people. But no one's come to a conclusion for such a distant future. Someone's going to get short. Someone's going to get the short end of the stick in order to control destiny. So you don't care about the other worlds as long as yours is fine. And like arguing that. That's not it. But you know what? Like, that's true. Poor Illa. Like, isn't it obvious? Everyone except that person should be erased. Like, what should we do? Help King Solomon. I don't know King Solomon's wisdom. I have a question about what I just heard. Why discuss this without first communicating with the other worlds? Communicating? Wait, they communicate? Pretend the other worlds are like countries for a second. I don't get it, Uncle. Explain. It's like, this world's ceilings are like borders. If we think that way, what Aladdin and Arba want is national isolation. What Alibaba and Uga want is an invasion. Huh? It's true. Isolation, invasion. Okay? Yeah. Aladdin wants to separate. Alibaba wants to bring everyone in. That way everyone loses their identity. And seeing how the life forms of other worlds are just like ours. They also have desires. Maybe they built their own companies. Maybe they're even scared of the existence of other worlds. Maybe our language isn't the same, just like it was in Almatron. So in that case, what course of action should we really take? Like, Alibab's like thinking, to form an alliance, just like Sinbad, right? And we won't be isolated, nor will we be invading anyone. But we must supervise the borders and interact properly. We have to head into unknown worlds, exchange ideas and unknown life forms, or with unknown life forms. Okay. Perhaps there are resources in some worlds that don't exist in others. It could make way for a business market involving everyone. Why don't you give this some thought? Everyone's like what? That's right. It's true. To communicate, I guess it's possible. As expected, Sinbad. But you also want to get rid of the ceilings. Wasn't that what you said in the beginning? It's like, yes, but this discussion was becoming extreme. So you came up with another plan. Even after saying I need great power in order to take over everything. I gave an immature response because I was ignorant. What are you? This guy? It's scary how easily a god can change his mind. That's right. Then why did this all happen? Sinbad or David? Looking at, huh? Because many different people helped me. That's my power. If we all work together, we can achieve something even greater. It's true that on my own, I'm not on par with Sinbad. It's like boom. Well, as expected Sinbad, on my own, I would never have thought of something like that. And you, Sinbad, are one of the people involved in this with me. Grin. The Aladdin changed them, or Alibaba changed them. And an immeasurable vessel. Destiny changes. Next chapter. Oh. So is Sinbad not going to destroy the world now? I think that's what it means. He's like, is he actually going to work? He's like contemplating. You got Sinbad, Aladdin, Ugo, Arba, everyone else. Looks like they're flying on birds. Or no, on monsters. Well, that is the end of volume 35. Wow. What are your thoughts? If you're new, subscribe, comment. Thank you for watching, and have a good rest of the day. Bye.